Hey everybody, welcome to Math 108. My name is Mr. Chan and I will be your instructor for this class. So thank you so much for watching this welcome and syllabus video. In this video, we will go over your first assignment called the syllabus quiz, and we will discuss how you proceed in this online class. All right, so when you click on our class, the first thing you see is our announcement page. There's one announcement page for every week. Okay, an announcement tell you, what we're gonna be covering that week and what are the assignments and the due dates for those assignments. All right, so for basic navigation, all right, if you click on content, you can see the whole entire course. So under the table of content, if you scroll down a little bit, all right, you're gonna see our entire course is already laid out by the weeks. So we will go over the course information and this thing called the attendance verification here in a minute. So normally every week, okay, I'm gonna pick this week. What students do is print or copy down these lecture handouts. Once you print or copy down the lecture handouts, then you can use a handout to watch the lecture videos and take notes on the handout that you printed or copied down. So if I click on topic number 8, lecture handouts, okay, so this handout it just have all the words and all the problems. So you can print or copy down what's on the handout first, and then use the handout to take notes while you're watching the lecture video. So if you want to print this handout, scroll down a little bit, click on download and download this Word document first, and then print this lecture handout from Word document. Therefore, all the mathematical symbols will be showing up on your paper. If you do not have a printer, you can just copy down whatever is on the lecture handouts first, okay? Everything that's on the handout, then use what you copy down to watch your lecture videos and take notes, okay, as you watching the lecture video. So if I will click on the first video, topic number 8, you're gonna see let me just fast forward. You're gonna see these are the when you take notes, you just copy down whatever I wrote in the videos. Okay. All right, so once you print or copy down all the lecture handout and watch all the video and take notes on the handouts, then here are your assignments. Okay, some homework assignments has just a computer portion. Some homework has both handwritten and a computer portion. So whenever you run into a homework that has both handwritten and computer portion, what I need you to do is first print or copy down the handwritten portion first. Okay, copy or print this out on the handwritten first. Okay, have it on your table. Then open the computer portion next and go back and forth between the two portions. So let's take a look at the preview real quick. Okay, first print the handwritten portion first, then open the computer portion and do both portion back and forth. So question number 1 is actually on the computer portion. Okay, just a definition. All right, so if I scroll down to question number four says the question is on topic number is on the handwritten portion. So all you have to do here is enter handwritten, and then you go to the paper and then write out the solutions. Okay, on the handwritten portion. All the handwritten portion and all the notes that you took must be handwritten. Okay, it cannot be typed, anything like that. So whenever you run into a topical homework that has both computer and handwritten portion, please print the handwritten portion first, then open the computer portion and do both portion back and forth. When you get done with both portion, submit the computer portion and then upload the handwritten portion. So the way how students upload the handwritten portion is by taking pictures using a mobile device. Okay, take pictures of your handwritten portion of the homework and then upload them into the Dropbox. So if I scroll down a little bit, you're gonna see the Dropboxes for the homework handwritten portion. Every week there is one note-taking Dropbox. Okay, so for this week you are supposed to take notes on topic 8 and 9, but I will only need you to turn in topic 9 notes. Okay, so the way you again, this is a Dropbox, so all you do is take pictures of the notes that you took and then upload them into the Dropbox in D2L. The name of the Dropbox tell you which notes you need to turn in. So you don't have to turn in both of them. You just need to turn in the one that the Dropbox tell you to turn in. So every week is the same. Okay, so if I click on this week, you are given lecture handout, you are given the lecture videos. Okay, so print or copy down what's on the handouts. Use a handout to watch a video and take notes on the handouts. When you get done, okay, then you can complete your homework. So you see topic 26 only has computer portion, but topic 25, 27 has both. Okay. And then here are the drop boxes for the handwritten portion of the homework and the notes. Okay. So understand the notes is separate from the homework handwritten, handwritten portion. Okay. It's different assignments. Okay. So that's basically how students proceed every week. Let's fast forward to April 14 to April 20 is our spring break. There's no assignment there. For the very final week, there is a final exam review. Please watch the exam review before you attempt the final exam. The final exam again has two portions, handwritten computer portion. So then here is your Dropbox. So you follow the same procedure as the homework. And here's your Dropbox for the handwritten portion. All right. Let's go over this course information. So if you click on the course information, okay, my contact information is under the about your instructor. If you do have questions or concern, you can always email me or message me in D2L. Okay, or in D2L, you can email me or message me. When I reply your email, you got to go check your student NETC email on the Outlook. If you have questions, concern on what you're working on, you can always text a picture of what you wrote to me, and I can give you feedback. If you want to meet with me in person, please let me know ahead of time, and then use this link and the passcode to meet me in Zoom. All right, syllabus. We'll go over the syllabus here in a minute. Additional information. This video show you how to upload your notes taken and the homework handwritten portion. It's just one example of how student can actually upload them. Okay. How to use graphical equation. There are a lot of mathematical symbols that will need to be entered for homework. So at the end of this video, I will show you how to use graphical equation as well. How to view assignment feedbacks. So for every homework assignment you do not get a 100 on, I do provide a video feedback for the question you missed. This video show you how to find those feedback, okay? Show you how to find those feedback so you can see what you did wrong. How to check for missing assignments. So students are allowed to make up missing homework, missing notes taken, but just be very careful. You don't want to pile out so many of them trying to do all of them at one time at the end of the semester. The note taken are counted for attendance. So if you cannot get to the homework, you got to at least watch the videos and take notes on the and actually take notes and turning the note taken. Okay, because the note taken count for attendance. So student miss more than three of those graded assignment count for attendance, then the instructor has the right to drop the student for excessive absence. So this video show you how to check for all the missing assignment. You don't have to ask me. You can just watch this video real quick, then you will know exactly where to go to find all the missing assignments. How to use Zoom. Student self-service and email for brand new student who never use self-service and your student NETC email. This video show you how to log into both and talk a little bit about self-service as well. All right, this welcome and syllabus video is also right here. In this class, you will not need to purchase a textbook. We use the Open Education Resource textbook. So I counsel with this textbook, but what most students do every week is just print or copy it on the lecture handout, watch your lecture videos, use the handout to watch your videos and take notes on them, and then just do the assignments. All right, technology requirement. One of the key thing here is a calculator. On the lecture video, I do use graphing calculator. So if you do not have one, you can probably try this app called Calc84 app. This comes as close to a graphing calculator as I can find. All right, academic integrity and the use of AI. So here are our college policy for academic dishonesty and honesty. Use of AI. So a lot of work that you show um, on the handwritten portion, if it's correct and it look like it's generated from from the computer, then your doesn't matter whether it's correct or incorrect, you will only get partial credits. And how does Mr. Chen know that you actually just copy straight up from the AI? Because five, six other students has exactly the same weird looking work as you do. So a lot of times, so when student is not answering the questions correctly, kind of deviate from what we do in class, and I know what the AI would, I know what kind of work in the answer the AI would generate. Therefore, I know students are using it. So even though you got it correct, you will only get partial credits for it. All right, here are the netiquettes. Okay, for email, online and email. Here's a do's and don'ts right here, and how to. There's a video on how to write professional email. I'm gonna go to this thing called the verification. So your very first week assignment is also the same. It's the same as attendance verification. So you got to complete your syllabus quiz and introduce yourself to the class. If you do not submit your syllabus quiz, okay, by Sunday, January 19th at 11:30 p.m., then you'll be dropped as a no-show. That simply means you never attend the class. You're not going to be charged for the class. So once you get done with the syllabus quiz, please do this discussion topic, introduce yourself to the class. So the welcome week and the attendance verification has the same exact assignment. Okay. Under attendance verification, I also type out all the graded assignment that counted for your weekly attendance. So if you miss more than three of these, then the instructor has the right to drop you for excessive absence. Okay. All right. So we will come back to the syllabus quiz here in a minute. I will go over it with you, but let's go over the syllabus real quick. All right, so this is an online class. Here are the topic we will cover in this course. All right, I will check everybody's prerequisite before the first day of the class. All right, what's required for this class? Of course, you're using D2L, the textbook. The textbook link is already provided for you in D2L. You don't have to print it or anything like that. You can just open it up and take a look if you like. And of course, a graphing calculator or using the graphing calculator app. Here are the course objective and the learning outcome. So course requirements. So basically every week, like I said earlier, print or copy down the lecture handouts, watch a lecture video, and take notes on the lecture handouts. Okay. And then complete both computer and handwritten portion of the homework. Submit the computer portion of the homework and then upload the handwritten portion of the homework into the correct Dropbox. And of course, the notes that you took, okay, I just need one of them per week. The name of the Dropbox tell you which one to turn in. Okay, and make sure you upload those notes that you took into the correct Dropbox. There are three graded items in this class: homework, note taken, and the final exam. A little bit more information on the homework. All the homework, as you can see, is already posted in D2L. The questions are on both computer, okay, and on paper, the handwritten portion. So if a topical homework has both computer and handwritten portions, you are required to first print or copy down the handwritten portion and then open the computer portion next. Once the handwritten portion is printed, computer portion is open, then you will go back and forth between the two portions to complete that one homework. Okay. After complete both portions, please submit the computer portion and then upload the handwritten portion right away into the Dropbox. Here's the reason why. Both portions of that one homework will be graded at the same time. So if the handwritten portion is not uploaded after the computer portion is graded, okay, so a lot of students will wait. A lot of students will submit the computer portion and wait 2 weeks later and then submit the handwritten portion. Okay, that's not gonna work because I'm grading both portions at the same time. So if the handwritten portion is not uploaded after I already graded your computer portion, then all the handwritten portion points will be counted as incorrect. all those questions will be counted as incorrect. So you're not gonna get the grades for it. The grades for the handwritten portion will actually be entered within the computer portion. So if the handwritten portion is uploaded after the computer portion is graded, the instructor would not go back and grade the handwritten portion. So please remember to upload the handwritten portion right after submit the computer portion. And normally I begin to grade students' homework first thing on Monday morning. Okay. All right. All your homework has only one attempt, and we do not drop any homework grades. So so if you're not ready to submit both portions of homework, then do not submit either one. Okay. So if you run into the homework that has both computer and handwritten portion, and then you cannot finish both portions at the same time, then just don't submit neither one. Okay. Because when you submit the computer portion, you're telling me to go ahead and grade them. But then if I don't see the handwritten portion, then what am I gonna do? Right? So of course I'm gonna count those as incorrect. All right. So if you're not ready to submit both, don't submit neither one. Just wait till you finish both and submit them. All right. Notes. There are selected topical notes that I showed you earlier for each week for you to take while watching the lecture video. You are required to handwrite the notes and upload the notes into the correct Dropbox. So please write your name and the date you watch your video in pen on the top right hand corner of every page you're going to upload into the Dropbox. Your weekly submission note taken will be counted for attendance. All right, I showed you the final exam earlier, where to find the final exam earlier in D2L. So again, please watch the exam review video before you try the final exam, okay? And final exam count for your attendance for that last week. All right, so this is the same procedure as the homework because final exam has both portions. So please follow the same procedure as with the homework that has both portions, okay? All right, here are the departmental grading rubric. One thing I want to point out is AI generated answers. Okay, AI generated work or answers. Okay, even if it's correct, once I notice it is AI generated, I will actually count it as a partial credit, not as a full credit. Okay, because a lot of times students will write out the work that is so different as compared to what is being shown on the lecture video. That's how I begin to noticing students are constantly copy and paste the AI generated work and inserts, into the homework. So be careful. All right, we're on the 10-point scale. On the table of content shows everything is basically what the timeline is. So please follow the timeline as close as you can. Okay. The weeks, what topics being covered, and what are the homework assignment. The only thing I didn't put in here is the introduction for the welcome week. Okay, so make sure once you finish the syllabus quiz, please do the introduce yourself to the class. Please follow the timeline as close as you can. You don't want to pile out so many homework, okay, toward the end of the semester trying to do them all at one time. It's just normally grades is not very good. It's just too much stuff to do. So trying to keep up with the timeline as close as you can. All right, attendance. Okay, attendance for no-shows. So if a student do not submit the syllabus quiz after the first week of class, then student will be marked as a no-show and being dropped from the class. So like I said earlier, it's no if you do not submit it, then you're not gonna be charged for the class. Okay, we just drop you from the class like you never attended. All right, if you do submit a syllabus quiz, then you're bound by the following attendance requirement. Students are encouraged to speak with their instructor for guidance if extenuating circumstances arise. To successfully complete the course, you must maintain a minimum attendance rate of 80%. This means that students are expected to actively participate in at least 80% of the course activities, including discussion, homework assignment, quizzes, tests, and exams. So the following graded item count for your weekly attendance. So this is what I showed you earlier. If you miss more than 3 of the following graded items, then you're not fulfilled, then you're not being 80% actively involved in the course. 80% of the course activities. So then the instructor has the right to drop the student for excessive absence. Okay. So be very careful. If you cannot get to your homework, please at least for that week, please at least watch a lecture video, take notes on it, okay? And then turning the notes that you took based on what the Dropbox tell you to turning. So these are basically what you need to turning every week. All right. If something happened where you have to withdraw from the class, okay, you will actually get a W for the course. In a minute, I will show you who can student contact regarding to fill out the paperwork for the withdrawals. All right, here are the discussion etiquettes. Student with disability. If you do have document disability and require accommodation, please contact the Dean of Student Service. He or she will provide guidance regarding to official documentation of disability and accommodation of needs. All right, so here are the academic dishonest and honesty policy. Fourth part, the Family Education Rights and Privacy Act basically saying that not anyone can just approach me asking for students' attendance or grades. Okay, those things are actually being protected by this federal law. All right, let's take a look at this syllabus quiz. Real quick on the top, if you click on the discussion, you're just gonna see that introduction to yourself to the class. Assignment is where all the Dropbox are located. Okay, the note-taking Dropbox and the handwritten portion Dropbox. Easy access if you want to do it this way. All right, quizzes is where all the homework is being housed at, and the final exam. Okay, the last one is the final exam. So if you want to access from here, you can, or you can just access from the table of content. Grades, okay. Tutoring, if you cannot get up with me and you got questions, you can actually sign up for this online tutoring service. It's a very good tutoring service. So you should have this tutoring for all your classes. Okay, you can sign up for every subject if you need some help. All right, let's take a look at this syllabus quiz. I'm gonna go over it with you. Question number one: by completing this syllabus quiz, sorry about that, you acknowledge that you are registered for this class, plan to complete it, and actively participate every week, and will adhere to the instructor's schedule as outlined in the syllabus. So if you do acknowledge it, click this one. If you do not acknowledge the above statement, that means you want me. That means you're asking me to drop you from this class. So make sure this is a class that you actually register. That okay? It's not. You're not taking this class by accident. Okay, so if you are not really taking this class, do not submit a syllabus quiz. Just message me. Okay, just let me know that you're in the wrong class, and then I can actually just drop you from the class. So you're not going to be charged for the course that you didn't want. All right, number two. A lot of your homework question has this direction. Consider the following question. It'll be easier to write on the answer before entering to the box below. So that simply means just write your answer on a piece of paper first. A lot of homework also has this thing called please use graphical equation when entering answers. Okay, so when it is asking you to use graphical equation, please use it. Otherwise, you're not going to get full credit. Okay, I probably don't even read students' answers without using the graphical equation when it's asking you to. So to get to the graphical equation, click on the plus sign, equation, graphical equation. So number one, so this question has two parts. Each part will be each insert will be inserted for one graph will be entered in one graphical equation. Do not enter in all the insert under the same graphical equation. Sometimes when you enter a lot of lines, a lot of inserts, and click on insert, it will not even show up on your end. Okay, so be very careful. One part, one graphical equation. So number one, what's the best phone number that I can get in contact with you? There are two reasons I will need your best contact information. Number one, if you fall behind on in the course, especially with the note taken, student are not turning in. So when student miss more than 20% of the attendance, then I will begin to message student and asking what's going on, things like that. Another reason I will need your contact information is for the registration of courses for the next semester. All right, so once you enter your best contact number, click on insert. Anywhere inside the box, just click on it and then press enter for number 2. So go back into the graphical equation for number 2. The number you provide in number 1, is it a cell? Tell me, is it a cell, home, or work phone number? Let me know which one. All right, starting with question number 3, please copy these answers down. What are the best practice when using D2L? Number 1, please use a computer or laptop instead of mobile device. Sometimes the mobile device screen is too small where this plus sign does not show up, where a student can use graphical equation. Okay, so um, it's recommended to use computer or laptop. Please use Google Chrome when you access D2L. Google Chrome is most compatible with D2L. Make sure your computer laptop has Word document on it, okay? Because all the handouts are in Word document. And of course, please use graphical equation to enter answers when it's asking you to. Otherwise, you're not gonna get full credits. So all the homework works the same way if you cannot finish the homework in one sitting. Once you see this box is checked, you can just X out the whole page and come back later on, okay, if you need to take a break. All right, what is the last date of this class? Last date of this course will end on Sunday, May 4th at 11:30 p.m. Student will not have any access of the course after 11:30 p.m. on May 4th. Okay. Question number 5. Some homework has both computer and handwritten portion. If the questions are not on the handwritten portion, where are the questions at? Must be on the what? Computer portion. Some homework has both computer and handwritten portion. Both portion will be graded at the same time. If the handwritten portion is not uploaded after the computer portion is graded, then all the handwritten portion will be counted as incorrect. Okay, copy that down. Question number 7. Who can student contact regarding to withdrawing from a class? Okay, you may contact the enrollment center and the student service at the same number, or you can contact your instructor using your NETC email, D2L instant message, or you can just simply text me to my Google Voice. And if you know if you need to withdraw from the class for some reason, and I can help you with the paperwork. All right, please copy this down. What are the 3 type of assignment in this class? Homework, note taken, and the final exam. All right. Normally, instructor will reply your messages or email within 36 hours. All right, question number 10. Okay, I'm gonna show you how to enter some of these mathematical symbols. Doesn't look like the graphical equation is on here. Let me exit out real quick and come back in a minute. Let me fix it. Excuse me. All right. So 4 parts to it, right? So number 1 is one graphical equation. All right. Open and close parenthesis. So I'm on the very first tab, the top row here, first tab, open close parenthesis, put the cursor on the outside, comma, space. Open close bracket is right here. All right. Open and close brace is right here. So one answer, right? One answer, one graphical equation. Click anywhere outside the box, then press enter and go to number 2. All right, number 2. So I'm using a keyboard, okay? I'm using a keyboard record. I want to record this video. So open parenthesis, close bracket. Open parenthesis is shift 9 space. Close bracket is right above enter. Infinity sign right here, comma. This is called a union sign. which is right here. All right, click anywhere on the box, press enter. Number 3. All right, fraction and exponents. Okay, so do not use a slash. If you use a slash, it's automatically incorrect. We have a fraction bar here. Please use fraction bar. 3, letter X. I'm using a keyboard. Letter X. Exponent is right here. Squared. Come down. 4, Y. Letter Y. Exponent. Third power. So right now the cursor is on the exponent in the denominator. So if you use the right arrow key or just click beside the fraction bar to move the cursor out, comma, space. X plus 1 whole thing squared. So start off with open close parenthesis. Inside x plus 1. Put the cursor right next to the close parenthesis on the outside, exponent squared. All right, number 4. All right, this symbol is called not equal to. Go to the second tab on the top row, top left hand corner, a box with a slash over it. Inside that box, use an equal sign button. Comma space. Now I go back to the first tab on the top row. Square root of 7. Here's a square root. 7. All right, the cursor is inside the square root, so put it right next to it. Just click away from it. Or use the right arrow key on the keyboard. Comma space. Cube root of x squared. So this one here is for anything higher than a square root. Cube root inside the roots x to the second power. There you go. All right. So once again, we will keep in touch throughout the semester. If you do have any questions or concerns about this course, please don't hesitate to reach out to me by email, text me to my Google Voice number. You can message me in D2L or you simply email me. Okay. So we will keep in touch throughout the semester. Best luck to you all. And it's nice to meet everybody. Okay. Thank you so much for watching this welcome and syllabus video.